What I'd like to talk to you about today is a powerful way of influencing behaviors of others as a leader. Leaders have a shadow, and what this means is that everything they're saying and everything they're doing is being listened to and is being watched by people around you, and they take their cues on how to behave according to what you're saying and what you're doing. And in particular, it is your actions that have the most importance. I'd like to share with you today a tool, a simple exercise that you can use to influence the behaviors of others. And the tool is about using your personal symbols. So here's what you need to do. You need first to find 15 to 30 minutes to be able to self-reflect. Without self-reflection, it is really hard to change behavior. Take a piece of paper and a pen. And the first thing that I'm going to get you to do is to draw 3 columns on your sheet of paper. In the column on the left, you are going to list symbolic actions that you are taking. For example, how you run meetings, how you make decisions, the language that you use, and so on. Then, in the second column, I'm going to get you to think about what you actually do and the messages that it sends. So for example, if you pick how you run meetings, that is in your first column, what do you actually do and how do you run meetings? Do you run them yourself? Do you design the agenda yourself? Do you run it on time? Do you close conversations quickly to make sure that you're on time? Do you choose the topics yourself? Do you speak more than others? What is the message that this may send? Maybe a message of disempowerment. Maybe that you're not really interested in others' views because you don't spend enough time listening to them, or maybe a bit of a top-down message. So now in the third column, you're going to think about what you need to change really easily and quickly, 1 or 2 things to reinforce another message than the message, for example, of disempowerment and top-down. So let's say that you want to reinforce empowerment. What you could do is maybe ask a member of your team to design the agenda, have a member of your team to actually run the meetings, and maybe let them speak more than you do to reinforce the fact that you're interested in their views. Simple actions like this will actually change how people feel. So if you did this very simply with a number of symbolic actions that you take, you will be able to identify 1 or 2 very quick actions that you can do straight away, and that will change not only how people feel, but how they behave. And the last thing is that if you want to amplify your message, you can tell people why you're doing it. So in the example I've used, you could ask someone to run the meeting and choose the topics and so on. And you can just make it very clear for them that what you want to do is completely empower them. If you do that very quickly, your people will understand that you are truly wanting to empower them. If you do this exercise from time to time, let's say every few months, every quarter, you will find very practical actions that will take you no extra time, but that will change what you do, your behavior, but that will in turn change the behavior of others.